Ah, the thrill of planning a vacation. The world unfolds before you like a marvelous painting of exciting destinations. But as you dream of cobblestone streets and the aromas of exotic spices, a crucial decision emerges. Will you embark on a do-it-yourself adventure, a true journey of discovery, or will you entrust your itinerary to a tour operator like a modern-day guide? This dilemma, as old as the first big trips across Europe, deserves careful thought, as each path offers specific advantages and disadvantages. In the diverse world of travel, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Some, like modern-day explorers, crave the freedom of independent exploration, enjoying the challenge of creating their own itineraries. They imagine themselves haggling at a market in Palermo or discovering a hidden restaurant in the Tuscan hills, a true treasure off the tourist trail. Others, however, prioritize comfort and relaxation. They prefer the security of a well-defined itinerary, leaving the logistics to experts, almost like a present-day travel guide. The choice between DIY and a tour operator is deeply personal, almost as intimate as choosing a good wine. It depends on your travel style, your budget, and your desired level of comfort. In this video, we'll analyze the pros and cons of each approach, just like a wine expert does with a fine wine, helping you choose the best option for your next adventure. So, fasten your seatbelts, fellow travelers. Let's explore together the fascinating world of travel planning, whether it's a weekend in Milan or an adventure in the Amazon. For many, the real thrill of travel is being free to explore on your own. There's nothing more exciting than choosing your own path without having to follow someone else's plans or a strict schedule. DIY travel, just like the name says, puts you in charge. You pick everything from where you go to how you get there and all the fun things you'll do. You're the architect of your own adventure, making a plan that fits your interests and how fast or slow you want to go. Each part of the trip is your choice, showing what you want to see and do. Want to spend an extra day in that cute little town? Go for it. No one's rushing you, so enjoy every minute. Suddenly feel like trying street food instead of a fancy restaurant? Do it. Being spontaneous is one of the best parts of DIY travel. DIY travel is awesome because it's flexible. You can change your plans whenever you want, so they fit what you feel like doing. You're not stuck with a rigid schedule or route. Every day is a chance to explore and find something new. This freedom lets you take detours and make unexpected discoveries, which often become your favorite travel memories. The best adventures are usually the ones you didn't plan. Remember that hidden cafe you found by accident, the one that wasn't in any guidebook? That's the magic of DIY travel. Those are the moments when you really connect with a place. Besides being flexible, DIY travel often saves you a lot of money. You can find the best deals and manage your money better. When you book your own flights, hotels, and activities, you cut out the middleman. This saves you money and gives you complete control over your choices. This means more money for things you really want to do, like an extra night in a fancy hotel or an amazing hot air balloon ride. You get to choose the experiences that matter most to you. Lastly, DIY travel helps you connect more deeply with the place you're visiting. It lets you experience the local culture in a real and authentic way. You're not just a tourist checking things off a list. You're an active participant, talking to locals, riding the bus or train, and experiencing everyday life. This lets you experience the place like a local, not just a visitor. This immersive experience can be really rewarding and even change you, leaving you with a feeling of accomplishment and a deeper understanding of the world. Every trip becomes a unique story that you wrote yourself. While independent travel is really appealing, it's important to remember the possible problems that can happen along the way. Freedom and flexibility come at a cost, time, and effort. Planning takes a lot of both. Planning a do-it-yourself trip needs careful research, from finding flight deals to comparing hotels and making a list of must-see places. You have to think about every little thing. For some people, planning is a fun part of the adventure. Being able to personalize everything about the trip can be really satisfying. For others, it can feel too much, especially for people traveling for the first time or those who don't have a lot of time. There's just so much information to deal with. The internet has tons of information, but it can be too much, leading to information overload. Finding good and trustworthy information can be hard. Another possible downside of DIY travel is a greater chance of problems. Unexpected things can quickly turn a dream trip into a bad one. Flights can be late, hotels might not be as good as you hoped, and not speaking the language can make it hard to talk to people. These problems can make the trip even harder. While these kinds of things can happen on any trip, they happen more often when you're traveling on your own in a place you don't know. Not knowing your way around can make you more stressed. Also, when you travel on your own, you don't have the help of a tour company. Not having someone to help you right away can make dealing with problems tougher. If something goes wrong, you have to fix it yourself. This can take time and money that you might not have. This can be stressful, especially in emergencies. Being ready to handle these situations is really important. While travel insurance can help you feel better, it's important to be smart and flexible when things don't go as planned. Being able to change your plans quickly can make a big difference. Lastly, planning your own trip isn't always as cheap as it seems. Costs can add up fast. Hidden costs can pop up, from expensive visa fees to changes in money values and surprise local charges. These costs can really affect your budget. It's important to think about these possible costs when you're planning how much you'll spend so you don't have any money surprises. Planning carefully can help you manage your money better. For travelers looking for a stress-free vacation, tour operators offer a tempting option. Let someone else handle the details while you relax and enjoy your trip. Imagine not having to worry about booking flights, hotels, or things to do. Tour operators are experts at creating pre-planned trips, taking care of everything from flights and places to stay, to guided tours and getting around. This means every part of your trip is carefully planned. One of the best things about tour operators is how easy they make things. You won't have to worry about a thing, it's all set up for you. They take away the stress of planning so you can just show up at the airport and start your adventure. No need to worry about connecting flights or finding the best way to get where you're going. This is especially helpful for people traveling for the first time who might feel a little lost with all the things to think about. For those with limited vacation time who want to make the most of it without spending precious time planning, or for anyone who likes a more organized and predictable trip, knowing exactly what's going to happen can make a trip much more relaxing. Tour operators also offer a safety net that people traveling on their own often don't have. They know people locally, which can be really important in emergencies. They have good relationships with businesses that provide services, which means you'll get good service, and they know how to handle unexpected problems. If something goes wrong, they'll know how to fix it fast. If your flight is cancelled or you have a medical emergency, you won't be on your own. Your tour operator will be there to help. This can make a big difference when things get stressful. This support can give you real peace of mind, knowing there's always someone to turn to, especially when you're traveling somewhere new. Knowing your way around can make the difference between a stressful trip and a fun one. Also, lots of tour operators offer all-inclusive packages that cover most costs up front. This usually includes flights, hotels, food, and activities. This can make it easier to manage your money, letting you know exactly how much you'll spend, and you won't have to worry about exchanging money or arguing about prices. It's all included in the price of the package. These packages often include meals, activities, and entry tickets, making the trip simpler and more enjoyable. They offer good value, especially for people who like to pay for everything up front, especially for those who prefer to have expenses prepaid. There won't be any unexpected surprises. Lastly, tour operators can give you access to special experiences and places that might be hard or take a long time to arrange on your own. This might include faraway places or exclusive activities. They often have special deals with local businesses, which gives you access to unique experiences and can offer behind-the-scenes tours, special passes, and other perks that make your trip even better. Ultimately, tour operators can turn an ordinary trip into an amazing adventure. What kind of vacation do you like best? Tell us in the comments. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching and have a great vacation.